In the United States, there is over 200 million people that desire to write a book, but less than 3% actually continue to write their book, and only 20% of that 3% actually publish their manuscript. Now, we all know that not everyone is actually going to go forward and publish their book. Whether they let excuses convince them that they can't do it or writer's block keep them stuck and stagnant, the truth is many people get trapped in the book writing desire phase but never move forward and actually publish their book. But I don't want that for you, and I know you don't want that for yourself either. So today I'm here to challenge you to follow your intuition. I firmly believe that what's desired by you is available for you. And so you wouldn't have this dream and this deep desire to write your book by accident. It's not there in vain. Your desires are a safe form of guidance showing you all of the possibilities that are available to you. So today, what I want to do is I want to share the 4 reasons why you need to follow your intuition and write that book. So the first reason that you need to go forward and write your book is to leave a legacy. The truth is we are all here for a purpose and on purpose. But what are you doing now that's allowing you to leave the legacy that you desire to leave? And there's a quote, and I can't remember who it's by, but it goes as, "You only die if you're forgotten." And the truth is when we get to leave a legacy, our impact goes on and on and on and on, even beyond our physical existence here. The amazing part about leaving a legacy as well is that you get to touch so many lives. You see, when we're here, we're talking to people one-on-one. There's only so many people that we can reach and only so many people we can meet. But when we write a book, we can write a book and that book can go to someone here, that book can go to someone there, and it can get all around the world. I recently had a lady in Ghana share how my book, Survive Your Split, has supported her, and they created an entire group in her church around this book. I would have never been able to physically reach her in Ghana, but here I am in the States making an impact all the way in a totally different country thanks to my book. And I share this so that you can see what's available for you as well. So how does it feel to consider the fact that you could leave an impact that continues to create this massive, amazing, transformational ripple effect? The second reason you should move forward and write your book is because your story matters. My pastor once said that someone's breakthrough is tied up in the testimony that you're unwilling to share. And I remember when he said this, I had chills all over my body because it's so true. There's so many people with powerful perspectives and powerful stories that are just sitting there. They're just sitting on that. You're doing a disservice not only to yourself, but to all of those that could be blessed by what it is that you have to share when you keep it hidden. Now, I know many people wonder, like, well, there's already books on this topic. There's already someone that wrote on this, right? But the truth is no one has your perspective, no one has your approach, and no one has your voice. And your authenticity is your greatest asset. There is someone somewhere waiting on you to do what you're called to do. So my question is, when will you say yes and fully show up? I get people all the time that bring up the fact that there's already a book written on their topic. And here's what I want to say to that. There could be a million books written on the exact same topic that you want to talk about, but none of them will have your voice. None of them will have your perspective. None of them will have your story. And your authenticity is your greatest asset. There is someone somewhere waiting on you to do what you're called to do. So my question is, when are you going to show up? Because when you don't show up, you sell not only yourself short, but the entire world short. Don't do that. The third reason that you should write a book is because you get to bring in more money. Books create endless opportunities for authors, and this is something we don't talk about enough. Sure, you write a book and you'll be able to get royalties, but it can go even beyond that. You can write a book and you can create workshops. You can write a book and become a coach. You can write a book and you can get speaking engagements. The opportunities are truly endless. The best part is the income that you call in and make from your book is aligned with what it is that you're already passionate about, and so it doesn't have to feel like work. Finally, the fourth reason you should write a book is it's so therapeutic. It's so healing. When you're writing your book and then you go back and you get to read it, it gives you a unique and changed perspective where you get to see things from the outside looking in. In turn, it can almost distance the pain that you may be experiencing in your physical reality when you're writing it in a book. It can also make you feel more in control of what you're experiencing as you continue to process through your writing. In addition, writing is therapeutic because it strengthens your resolve and your resilience. If you've ever tried to write a book, you know that it requires a lot of you. You have to get over your own limiting beliefs. You have to get over your own excuses. You have to create structure and routine. And so it literally transforms you from the inside out. At the same time, with what you're writing, you're able to in turn transform others as well. It's not an accident that many therapists and counselors use journaling as an amazing tool to be able to process heavy emotions with their clients. Because the truth is, when you put your feelings into words, you're activating that prefrontal cortex, that part of your brain, and you're slowing or reducing the response of the amygdala. If we think of all of the things that we're feeling and we think of the prefrontal cortex as the brakes, we're essentially putting a brake on what it is we're experiencing at the same time as really being able to bring it to the forefront and processing it. So as you can see, the benefits to writing a book are absolutely amazing. So if you have been sitting on your book idea for far too long and you're tired of hoping, wishing, waiting, and wondering when it's going to come to fruition, this is your official call to stop playing small. So if you're ready to birth your book baby, you're in the right place, my friend. I have a complimentary training called Write Your Book in 30 Days. And through this training, I walk you through the exact steps that I took to write, publish, and prosper off of my books. So essentially, you get to allow my footprints to become your blueprints so that you can really bring this book to life. So I would love to have you join us using the link in the show notes, and I can't wait to see you there.